They say nothing is more terrifying than being watched, being followed, knowing someone out there is obsessed with you. These are not just urban legends. These are real stories of people who lived through their worst nightmares. Tonight, we bring you three very scary true stalker horror stories that will send chills down your spine. Stay alert and stay safe. It all started with a simple mistake. Lisa, a 22-year-old college student, accidentally gave her number to the wrong guy at a coffee shop. A week later, the calls began. At first, they were silent, just heavy breathing on the other end. Then the text messages came. "I see you. You look beautiful in that red dress. Why won't you talk to me?" Lisa brushed it off, maybe a prank. But things escalated quickly. She started noticing the same black sedan parked near her dorm. One night, as she walked home, she felt it, eyes on her. She turned, but no one was there, until she looked up, into her apartment window. A shadow moved behind the curtains. Her heart pounded. She called the police, but by the time they arrived, he was gone. Weeks passed, and the stalker became bolder. Notes left on her car, her door left slightly open when she swore she locked it. It wasn't until one fateful night that she came face to face with her nightmare. A whisper behind her. "Lisa." She turned. A tall figure stood in her living room, a knife in his hand. Lisa screamed and ran. The police later arrested a man who had been following her for months. The scariest part? He had a key. He had been inside her apartment multiple times, just watching. Daniel, a 30-year-old truck driver, had seen strange things on the road before, but nothing like this. He was on a long-haul trip, driving through an empty stretch of highway, when he noticed a car trailing him. At first, it seemed normal, just another driver. But then it got closer and closer. Suddenly, the headlights vanished. He thought maybe they turned off at an exit. But 20 minutes later, they were back, closer than before. No matter how fast he drove, the car kept pace. Daniel pulled into a truck stop, pretending to refuel, hoping the stranger would drive away. But when he stepped out of his truck, he saw something chilling. There was no car, just a man standing by the gas pump, grinning at him. He looked away for a split second, and the man was gone. Daniel didn't sleep that night. The next morning, he checked the truck stop security footage. No car, no man, just him, staring at something that wasn't there. Claire had just moved into her new apartment when she started hearing noises at night. At first, she thought it was just the pipes or her neighbors. But the whispers, they sounded too close. Then things started disappearing. Small things, her keys, a sock, a photo of her and her ex-boyfriend. And then she got the first note. "I've missed you." Claire's blood ran cold. She hadn't told anyone where she moved. Then another note. "We're finally alone." Panicked, she called the cops. They found nothing. But one officer noticed something odd. The vent near her bed was loose. When they removed it, they found a hidden crawl space. Inside, crumpled tissues, empty water bottles, and a sleeping bag. Someone had been living inside her walls, watching her. The police never caught him. To this day, Claire sleeps with the lights on, knowing he was there for weeks, just inches away. Stalkers are real. They could be anyone, a stranger, a friend, even someone closer than you think. So next time you feel like someone is watching, you might be right. Stay safe out there. And remember, not every shadow is just your imagination.